walked out slow, like you weren't sure if leaving meant losing or just needing some air. Your footsteps felt heavy, like every step was dragging a memory behind you somewhere. I watched you reach the hallway, like your shadow trembling on the wooden floor. You didn't slam the door like people do when they're done or tired or keeping score. You just paused, kept your head down, exhaled like you were tired of being strong. And even though you were walking away, part of you still wanted to belong. I didn't call your name, didn't beg you not to go. We were both too raw for words, too tangled to know. What was anger, what was fear, what was love we hadn't said. But in the quiet of that hallway, I heard everything instead. And the door was still open, just a crack, but it was enough to say you weren't leaving without leaving a little love. Enough to let the hallway light slip across our bruised hearts slow. Enough to tell me in your silence that you didn't want to go. Yeah, the door was still open. And baby, that's how I know. You said give me time, but time felt like a fragile thing. Like if too much passed between us, we'd forget how to hold anything. I stood there with my shaking breath, hands cold, heart loud, legs weak. I wanted to run after you, but I'd already said too much to speak. The air felt strange, thick with hurt, like we were learning how to break. Not in dramatic movie ways, just the quiet kind people make. And the whole room looked different, the table, the photos, the chair, everything felt like it leaned toward the doorway, almost wishing you were still there. Maybe love isn't always bright, not all fireworks, not all shine. Sometimes it's two people standing on opposite edges of the same fragile line. But even in the hurt, the fear, the things we didn't say, there was something soft between us that didn't want to walk away. Cause the door was still open, just a crack, but it was enough to say you were hurting, but not ready to give us up. Enough to let the hallway glow, touch the place your anger froze. Enough to tell me without speaking what your pride could never show. Yeah, the door was still open. And baby, that's how I know. Maybe leaving isn't leaving when the heart stays in the room. Maybe distance isn't distance when it's only meant to make us bloom. Maybe doors don't have to close for endings to feel real. Maybe love is in the moments where we break but choose to heal. You could have shut that door so loud the walls would shake and fall. You could have said I'm done, or nothing, or anything at all. But you didn't, and that matters more than anything I said tonight. Sometimes the smallest crack of hope is louder than a fight. I walked toward the doorway slowly, like if I moved too fast you'd disappear. And there it was, just an inch open, quiet but somehow so clear. I touched the frame with my fingertips, like maybe you could feel it too. Like maybe you'd sense I wasn't giving up on me, on us, on you. The hallway smelled like your perfume, a soft reminder of your truth, of all the mornings you reached for me, all the nights you held me through. And suddenly the argument felt small, just a storm we stumbled in, because the door wasn't closed, it was telling me we could begin again. I didn't chase you down the hall, didn't ask you to return. Love isn't a trap or pressure, it's something people learn. But I knew you'd come back when your heartbeat settled slow, because the door was still open. And that's all I needed to know, the door was still open. Just a crack, but it was enough to say you were hurting, but not finished with our love. Enough to let the golden light fall across your silent trail. Enough to whisper you were staying, even if your words could fail. Oh, the door was still open, not wide, but softly so. A quiet promise in the shadows that you weren't letting us go. So I waited in the fading light, heart slow, hands steady, eyes warm. And after a minute I heard it, your footsteps turning back toward home. You walked in without speaking, just tears and a trembling breath. And you whispered I didn't close it, because I wasn't done yet. The door was still open, and love walked back through. Sometimes healing doesn't shout, sometimes it just comes back to you.